It was the first day of summer on June 1st, 2026. I was watching Pokemon Horizon, and then I heard the doorbell ring. Once I heard the doorbell ring, I got up from my bed and I went out of my room and I opened the door and I saw what it looks like a package from the Build-A-Bear company. On the cardboard box package, it's a black text that read Flareon plush. The price tag on the bottom onto the left says $6.66, which is a bit odd. This kind of resembles 666. Well, I kind of like shrug it off, thinking that something was a bit off. Well, once I opened up the package, there was a Flareon with a pink dazzling bow on the left ear. What's unique about Flareon's eyes is that like they're completely black with white specks hovering upward. Her inner ears are also black as well, instead of like its usual color in the late 90s. Like it's like a bluish, greenish shade. And she used to have like the greenish, bluish irises on her lower eyes, just like in an anime. I pressed the back paw of her voice box, and her cry sound that she makes is adorable. I cuddled with her for like a few seconds until I had to use the bathroom. I left her here on my bed, and after 2 minutes later, I finished using the bathroom. And then once I returned, I looked at what's something different about Flareon. Her eyes are completely closed as if she was smiling cheerfully rather than smiling neutral with her eyes open. My mind is like, am I seeing things or was my eyes playing tricks on me? I shrugged it off and I just cuddled with her more. And I pressed the sound box of her cry again. Still sounds adorable. Later that night, I slept with her. And one night, I had like a nightmare of Team Rocket kidnapping Pikachu. And not only they were kidnapping Pikachu, but also my Flareon, my favorite evolution of all. I tried to stop them, but it was too late. And I just woke up in shock. I just panted a lot. Like, feel like I lost Flareon. As if I lost her. Once I looked at her, something is completely different from her eyes this time. I looked closely. The specks that were hovering upward were now down centered, and now they are a bit smaller, which they are resembling white pupils. I started to feel even more anxious. This something is completely wrong with Flareon. I've tried cuddling with her, but her stuffing's starting to feel rough as rocks. And that's where the next unsettling event unfolds once I tested her voice box. Instead of her usual cute cry sound she makes, it's something that will make me feel chills running down my spine. The worst sound that you'll hear from the stuff of nightmares. Flareon's voice was slowed down and very low pitch. It gave me the chills. I started shaking, and the moment that I've let go of her, she started moving. Her pupils started glowing red, and then she's breathing out flamethrower from her mouth. It nearly burned my hand. I quickly fled out of my room and headed towards the heavy-duty shredder. I immediately turned it on, and then once Flareon made her way there, she made her final creepy, deep voice, demonic, distorted cry once again. This time it was much louder. I quickly grabbed her before she starts using flamethrower again, and I immediately put her inside the shredder. The shredder destroyed her stuffings, and now she is completely demolished. And I sighed in relief. I sat on the floor, panting, trying to catch my breath. And I can't believe what I witnessed. And I will never forget this. I will never forget about that price tag on the package that says $6.66 that resembles a demon number. Which is why that package was cheaper for some reason. Would have been a scam. The next time you order a package like that with this number, do not attempt to order something that is worth $6.66, or you may regret living with this nightmare.